Welcome to Monopoly Weight Management 101. I was talking in class the other day. When I was in high school, I had to take government. And in government, we learned how to manage finances and, with your house payment and your car payment. And we were able to look at a checkbook and balance it based off how much we made. Now, why don't we know how to do that with nutrition? A lot of strength coaches and nutritionists, they may disagree with my stance on this, but I think everyone should count calories. Not for the rest of your life, that's crazy. But do it for a couple of weeks to understand what you are putting in. Everyone knows how much money you make at the end of the month. Even if you're like commission based, you have a pretty good idea of how you can budget. So if you make $5,000 and you spend $5,000, you're even. If you make $5,000 and you spend $6,000, you're in debt. Well, the body doesn't have debt. It has fat storages. So if you consume more than what you are expending, you're gonna store that as fat. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna teach you guys about BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and knowing your number. And everyone needs to know what their number is on days that you work out, on days that you don't work out. I don't care how many days you do work out, you need to find out how your body works. Ideally, we suggest winning the week, which is lifting weights 4 times. And when you lift weights, you're gonna be building up your body and creating a better machine. So you're gonna get some more calories that you can consume. Every body is different. I'm gonna give you an equation, and I had a student one time, well, the body's not a calculator. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty damn close. And so I want you to figure out how your body responds, but more importantly, don't go crazy. If you have low energy levels, look at your water, look at your sleep, look at your stress. Those are always the most important things. If you need some more carbs, that's fine. But why don't you count your calories? That's my question to you. You know how much you spend when it comes to your budget, but when it comes to calories, you don't. I challenge you to do it for a couple weeks so you know what you're putting into your body. So we're gonna take at a 135-pound girl. The average female in the United States weighs closer to 165, but we're gonna take a 135-pound girl. So girls, to find your BMR, you're gonna take your weight times it by 9. So it's roughly gonna be about 1,215 calories. That's how many calories you need to maintain your weight on days that you're not working out. So just 1,200 calories. So on this side, we have 1,200. We got 500 Monopoly bucks, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got some 20s, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the right side is gonna be 1,200 calories. On days that you do work out, and you squat, and you hinge, and you push, you pull, and you carry, and you start out by lifting light weights, but you own the mechanics, strengthen your ligaments and tendons, progressively overload, so you start doing more sets. So usually the first month, 3 sets of 15 will suffice. As you get stronger, 3-4 sets of 8 to 12. Get stronger and you get in better shape, start doing more sets, heavier weights, overload the system. On days that you do work out, you can eat a little more. So we're gonna give you roughly, you take your body weight times it by 9, that's your BMR, basal metabolic rate, that's your baseline, 1,215 calories. On days you work out, we're gonna give you a multiplier of roughly 1.55. If you're doing a workout that I'll put into the little blog, if you're doing a pretty good hour and a half workout, we'll give you a multiplier of 1.55. That's gonna give you around 1,800 calories. So if you wanna lose weight, go a little below. So I'm gonna give you 1,600 calories. So 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So we got 1,600. That's what you get on days you work out. 1,200 on days you don't work out. So if you don't like lifting weights, whatever the reason is, your own choice. I push towards more 6 times, you can eat more. The number that's probably most important is your total calories, but also protein. Aim for your body weight in protein. So 135-pound girl, I'm gonna suggest 135 grams of protein. It's not that simple. You can't just give out numbers. I'm gonna consult with the individual. And in my experience, a lot of our clients at Show Up Fitness, they're getting around 35 to 50 grams of protein. It's nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly start suggesting more based on what your eating habits are. If you're a vegetarian, if you're a vegan, if you eat meat, whatever, I need to slowly get you up to that number, 135. I understand it's not gonna happen overnight. I'm gonna give you some suggestions different products, animal products, whether if it's meat, whether it's lean meat. What do you like? That's the most important thing. If you can have a protein shake for breakfast with 30 grams, awesome. If you hate protein shakes, okay, let's figure out a way that you can get your 30 grams of protein. I want to get you to 135. On workout days, I want to get you to close to 1600 because that's going to be at a deficit to help you lose weight. Notice the difference. It's not huge. So on a workout day with a multiplier of 1.55, 1800 calories, I'm going to give you 16. You could go 1200 if you like, but that deficit is usually too extreme. And so from 18 to 12, you're constantly hungry, energy levels are low, you're cranky, and the likelihood for sustainability long term is not optimistic. So let's try to do this for a year. I challenge anyone. I will cut my hair for you. I will cut my freaking hair for you. If you show up 4 times a week, you win the week for 52 consecutive weeks. And if you are not in substantial better physique and better shape than you were, I'll cut my hair. I'll shave my fucking head. It will happen. I guarantee it. You show up regularly, you lift weights, you will change your body in the course of a year. None of this 30-day shit or try this 6-week program. It's not going to work because it hasn't worked in the past. And doing the same stuff over and over again by program hopping is fucking insanity. So stop doing it. So if you have 1600 calories and you wake up for breakfast and you have an Egg McMuffin, it's 500 calories. And for lunch you have a salmon salad with some vinaigrette and you have some French fries. That's 500 calories. That's going to be maybe another 200 for the fries. Say we're at 700. That's 1200 calories that you have. That leaves you 400 calories. Now the main things we're looking at again, total calories and your protein. So I want to educate you and challenge you to know how many calories you're getting, but how much protein as well. So if you're starving and you want to have a soda, have a soda. Another 200 calories. So now you're left with 200 calories. So at the end of the day, you're stressed out and you have a bowl of ice cream, that's 500 calories. Well, now you're in debt. You're going to find those 300 calories and you're going to eat them, so that the body is now going to store these. And these extra 300 calories are going to be stored as fat. So let's take, for example, a day that you are working out. And you have now 1600 calories. Large to small, proximal distal, multi to single. That's how I usually like to program my clients' workouts. So you do something like hip thrust for 3 sets of 10. You're going to do goblet squats 3 sets of 10. You're going to do bench press. You're going to do bent over rows, military press, some side walks, and then do some face pulls and some accessory work. Work out for a good hour to hour and a half. Now you need to rebuild. You have 1200 calories, sorry, you have 1600 calories here. You have your Egg McMuffin, that's okay, 500 calories. You're still left with this. You have your salmon and your whatever salad. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have roughly 250 calories left for the day. Have whatever you want for these 250 calories as long as it's 250 calories and you're getting your protein. That's the most important thing. So I challenge you to take a look, a different perspective of what you're putting into your mouth. Hormones, that's a big fad today. People want to say, well, it's all about what the hormones are doing. If you're diabetic, it is. If you have a hypothyroidism, yes, it is. I'm pretty sure it's not you. You have an eating problem, or you're on a seafood diet right now and you're eating everything that you see. And then you bitch and complain because you don't have the physique that you like because you're doing cardio 3 times a week and you're taking yoga. Well, no shit. You're not lifting weights to build a better body and you're not managing what you're putting into your mouth. The most important thing you need to do is find out how many calories you need and how many grams of protein and slowly start upping the protein and coming down within reason of the calories. It's about a deficit. In the beginning, if you eat too much, it's not the end of the world. Find out what is sustainable for you. I challenge people to work out 4 days a week. Lift weights. On those other 2 days, walk around, be more active. That's referred to as NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. The total equation is TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. Let's focus on being mindful of what we're putting into our body, a food caloric intake, and let's focus on putting out more in the sense that we are going to be lifting weights, we're going to be moving more, and finding an equation that best suits you. If you try Atkins or keto or Mediterranean or whatever, and that diet works for you, it's because you're in a deficit. That's the only reason. But don't go tell everyone this is a magical diet, because it's not. What you did is you cut back on your calories. Find a plan that works for you. And that's the cool thing about life, is there's all these freaking diets. Try them all. Find one that works for you. For me, I get my body weight in protein. I eat whatever the hell I want to. On days that I know I'm going to drink or go out and hang out with my buddies, I might be more of a deficit in the morning. So I'll be more mindful. I'm not going to eat a lot of food. I'm going to be mindful. I'll work out. And then I'm going to get a lot of my calories when I drink my whiskey, my Manhattans, and whatever the hell I want to eat. Because I didn't have as much here. I ate more up here. So if you take a look at your week and you say, okay, I'm going to go to this party on Tuesday, I'm going to go to this event on Friday, enjoy your life. I'm not telling you to restrict that stuff. And if you're a competitor, it's a whole different ballgame, but most of us are not. So Tuesday, Friday, enjoy yourself. But you still need to work out 4 days, own the patterns, overload the patterns, be mindful of your number. Your number is different than my number. I weigh 210 pounds, I'm going to get more calories. That's like someone bitching and complaining, oh, that's not fair, LeBron James in the NBA. He's making all that money. Well, you're not LeBron James, get over it. You have two options. You can bitch and complain, see where that gets you, or you can take what you're given and do what you can. So stop comparing yourself to other individuals. Learn your number, your BMR. On a workout day, you get more calories. On a non-workout day, you don't get as much. You choose. If you're going to go to an event, you want to socialize and get after it, have fun. Work out that day, own your behavior, maintain a positive fucking mindset. Start looking at your calories like Monopoly. Each one of us are given X amount of calories. If you consume too many calories, you're going to store it as fat, and that's probably why you're not happy with your body image. You're eating too much. You're not working out and lifting heavy shit. Give it a shot.